I recently did an Instagram story asking you guys what is the best fashion advice that you've ever gotten, and I picked the top advices that you guys got, clubbed that with some tips that I wish I knew sooner about fashion and styling to create this video for you guys so you can kickstart your journey towards dressing better. Tip number 1 is knowing your measurements. When I started my fashion journey or creating content for you guys, I made this mistake of not knowing my exact measurements. Whenever I went shopping, I would pick a very generic size. If I wear a small in most of the brands, I will pick up a small or I will pick up a medium. But there are a lot of other intricacies that you need to know. For example, for jeans, there's also something called inseam that you need to know. The length of the pants that you need to know. A lot of us struggle with getting the right length of pants in Zara, which a lot of people would agree with. Tell me in the comments down below if you've experienced that a size that you usually wear in Zara will not fit you perfectly because the length or the inseam of the pants is a little off. So it's very important to know your measurements. It could be as simple as knowing your shoe size in UK, EU and US sizes so that you know exactly what you need when you're going to buy something. Even knowing something like your ring size while you're shopping for accessories can also be super helpful. Tip number 2 is knowing the sandwich rule. It basically means how a sandwich is made with 2 slices of bread and something in between. Whenever you're putting an outfit together, that's exactly what you need to keep in mind. It could be related to colors, it could be related to fabric, texture, or even proportions. For example, if you're picking out an outfit with, say, a green colored skirt, that is the in-between of the sandwich, and keep your top and your shoes of a different color. So you can wear a black top and a black pair of shoes with a green skirt. This is basically the sandwich rule. Another example using proportions for this rule would be wearing a pair of baggy jeans, but wearing something really skinny on top like a tank top and strappy heels at the bottom. So both your top and your shoes are skinny, but your baggy jeans gives you that loose fit proportion. Another example would be matching your outfit color with your sunglasses and wearing a bag of a different color. So if you're wearing a green dress, you could put on green sunglasses, but your bag could be a totally different color. And like I said, you can also play around with fabrics and textures. So if you pair leather boots with a leather jacket and wear like a satin slip dress underneath, a great outfit playing with those fabrics and textures. Tip number 3 is get inspired. A very popular designer called Yohji Yamamoto said that copy what you love, copy, 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 and at the end of the copy, you will find yourself. I know we as a society put a really negative connotation to copying, but honestly, it's not really that bad. It helps you discover what you like and what you don't like. Taking inspiration or references from everyday things around you like people, magazines, TV shows, movies, Instagram, influencers, or Pinterest for that matter, really helps you discover what your style is. So you may be taking inspiration from a Pinterest image or a Pinterest model, but eventually it will help you discover what you like as a part of your style and how you like to wear your outfits. If you've liked this video so far, I would request you guys to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and also leave a comment with what you think is the best fashion tip you have ever received. Tip number 4 is juxtaposition of outfits. Now what this means is that if you're wearing an outfit of one particular theme or a style, you add one element that's completely different of that. For example, if you're wearing a very flowy feminine sundress, but you go ahead and pair it with a pair of sneakers which is slightly masculine, this is exactly what juxtaposition is called. It's like pairing vibes that are totally different, but they go really well together. Another really popular way that we tend to do this is to add a blazer to our casual jeans and t-shirt, and I do that so often. And I didn't know that this is actually called juxtaposition of outfit, and it adds a element of coolness to your outfit. It makes people look at you and think, ooh, that looks really cool and effortless. Another example would be adding a leather jacket to like a classy evening dress. This makes the outfit look pretty cool and stand out in the crowd. Tip number 5 is dressing for your body type. I've heard so many of my subscribers complain about how certain outfits or dresses or tops don't suit them. It's pretty much because they're not dressing for their body type. I've done a very detailed video on how to find out what your body type is and what kind of clothes would suit you. So do check that out for a detailed video. But to give you guys an example, if you are a pear-shaped body, If you wear something body fitted like a bodycon dress, the attention is going to go to your lower half. And when you have a pear-shaped body, you want to take the attention away from the lower half and bring it up to the top half. So wearing A-line dresses with sweetheart necklines is great for someone with a pear-shaped body. Now let's say you have a petite body type and you decide to wear clothes that are really baggy. You're going to drown into those clothes and they're not going to look good on you. So just being careful about what you're wearing is really, really important to wear the right outfits and look your best. Tip number 6 is to invest in neutral colors. Now, a pop of color is always fun to add to your outfit, but neutral colors like olive, beige, brown, black, white, grey is something that's going to form the base of your foundation. So t-shirts, tank tops, blazers, pants, trousers of these colors must be in your wardrobe. I've done a lot of must-have basics, must-have tops, must-have jeans kind of videos, so you should check that out, and it's going to be really helpful to build a wardrobe from scratch. This doesn't apply to only clothing but also footwear, so it is important to have neutral shoes as well. For example, the slasher sneakers are really versatile and very comfortable, especially their pastel color palette. Something like a white pair of sneakers with a bit of beige on it also adds that pop of color but still remains completely neutral and can be styled in so many different ways. Having a nude pair of heels is another must-have that should be in your wardrobe. Tip number 7 is to have proper undergarments. Now, when I say undergarments, I'm basically talking about your seamless bras, your seamless panties, and shapewear. Wearing the right lingerie can make a huge difference to ultimately how your outfit looks. For example, if you're wearing a dress which is slightly body fitted, it doesn't have to be completely a bodycon as well. It can just be slightly fitted, and wearing a shapewear underneath it is going to give you a way more seamless look. Let's talk about everyday wear. T-shirts, shirts. If you're not wearing the right kind of bras which are seamless, you will see the lining of the bra through the t-shirt and it does not look good. You don't want to be walking into your office or your college with your bra lines or your panty lines showing. So always make sure that you're wearing seamless undergarments. A few brands that I absolutely love shopping from are Marks & Spencer and Warhol. Tip number 8, find the colors that suit you and add those to your wardrobe. Like I said earlier in the video, that adding a pop of color always is great to your wardrobe. Although the foundation of your wardrobe should be of neutral colors, but it's always good to add a few colored elements as well. Now, how do you find out which is the color that suits you? There's a full color analysis that you can do, but if you don't have access to that, you can actually just do a bit of trial and error and also refer to the color wheel because it helps you figure out what color combinations go well. In case you want me to do a detailed video on figuring out how to pair different colored combinations, comment down below and I will do that for you guys in detail. Tip number 9, which I have known for a while but I rarely follow it, but I hope you guys do. Don't ever travel with newly bought shoes. Always give them some time to break into those shoes before you travel, or else you'll be stuck with shoe bites and blisters, and we don't want that. And lastly, tip number 10. Have a uniform. I've spoken about this in one previous video as well, which is that once you figure out what your style is, have a set uniform. And by uniform, what I mean is having a set style of outfit. For example, my uniform used to be a pair of high-waisted jeans paired with a crop top. I used to wear that so often. It's definitely changed now because I feel like my style is evolving a little bit. So having something like this helps you in times when you don't know what to wear, or you're really confused, or you don't have time to sort of build a different outfit from scratch. What you can do is just know that this is what looks good on me. It could be as simple as a black dress, or even like cargos and a t-shirt, or like I said, high-waisted jeans with a crop top. Or at one point I also used to wear like high-waisted jeans with a tank top and a shirt on top. So these are certain combinations of outfits that you need to figure out for yourself what you feel the most comfortable in, so that whenever there's a situation where you just have no idea what to wear, you can just safely put that on and you know you'll still look good. And just a tip here, if your uniform is something on the basic casual side, just accessorize it really well and add a pair of heels and you would have taken it up a notch from basic to something that you can wear out for an evening. So this brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Please do leave a comment, like and share this video because it'll just mean a lot to me, and hit that subscribe button if you want to watch more videos. I will see you guys really soon, and I really hope that this video with the 10 fashion tips that I wish I knew sooner is going to be helpful for you guys.